Hello, everyone. I will continue talking about here on episodes. This episode by Rhonda comes in conflict with Patty. The episode starts off with Rhonda showing off her latest fashion item in shoes. As she extended one of the shoes so the others can admire it, Patty has tripped on it and she fell to the ground, leaving the shoe damaged. She tries to apologize, but Rhonda isn't having it as she begins insulting Patty. Patty tries to warn Rhonda to stop while she can, since Rhonda should be perfectly aware of the consequences, but the insults continue. Patty grabs Rhonda and shoves her into a locker while ready to throw a punch, but Principal Watts appears just in time to stop it. The two girls' parents were informed by what happened, and their response is to send the two girls to the same after-school program for polishing young minds. The program is meant to teach Patty to act more sociable since she has no friends. The reason Rhonda is going is because her parents want her to be around more rich children so she can be a part of their social circle. However, we soon learn that the program is not all elitist as it becomes clear throughout the program that Rhonda is doing everything wrong with her acting entitled, mostly wanting to talk about herself, to using material things as her crutch for admiration. Patty, on the other hand, shows that how nice she can be, and once again, from the Hilda episode, she shows that her tough side is just a guard to make sure people won't hurt her if they think they could get away with it. Patty is even into knitting, which she shows off an item that feels special since she and colors, while Rhonda has failed at everything. Rhonda talks to the teacher who reveals that the program has changed its curriculum sometime after Rhonda's parents had attended, which will explain why she was not feeling Rhonda for her shallowness and entitlement, as well as why Patty is allowed to attend. The program is meant to help people like Rhonda to show a lot more compassion for others that if Rhonda doesn't change some key parts of herself, she is doomed to repeat exactly what brought her there in the first place. Maybe worse. Rhonda not wanting her parents to see her fail the final exam begs Patty to teach her how to behave just like her and to pass. This is pretty much Rhonda's character in all the episodes, learning to humble her. Rhonda passed her finals and her family was happy for her. Of course, with Rhonda hanging out with Patty, this got Patty to ask Rhonda to do a sleepover at Patty's house. Unfortunately for Patty, Rhonda once again showed her true colors as she used Patty to get what she wants. And now she can return back to her old ways. Of course, Rhonda begins to feel guilty as the next day she reveals a new fashion item as she sees Patty all by herself. At lunch, someone repeated the same mistake as Rhonda with Patty, as Patty once again trips over that person's shoes as they were showing something off. Just when history is truly repeating itself, Rhonda stopped Patty from resorting to violence, and she told the other girls off for their actions. Once Rhonda got the other girls to back off, the episode ends with Rhonda deciding to eat lunch with Patty, with her giving Patty some advice. My final thoughts on this episode is that Rhonda, being a rich, entitled brat, humbling her in different ways is her entire character story. I still love all her episodes whenever that happened, regardless. It was nice to finally see Patty's parents, with her being taller than both, which is kind of cute since I always like that kind of thing. They clearly see Patty for who she is, and they're both gentle and understanding of her feelings. I got to give Patty credit for giving Rhonda a warning before they fought, since she clearly wants to exercise control to avoid people from needing to see her worst self for self-preservation. This episode clearly happened before Patty met Harold, since this would explain why she got invited to Rhonda's boy-girl party when the episode happens. I also love that since this is a kid's show, that program that probably would have made some entitled children feel more so is teaching them to be considerate of others and making sure they know if they want to meet real people to call friends, then they need to try to care about what those people got going on in their lives. This should be encouraged more often since I've seen shows where you can't treat rich people as actual people when they act like the Lloyd family who currently don't know the meaning of problems. That's all I want to say. Please like and subscribe to the channel.